Emerald Dragon. No, I just go writing. Like, I'm not. Oof. This is like stream number what? 9? 10? Of this game. This is stream number 9 of Emerald Dragon. Let me start the game. Get it going. Like, you press start, it goes straight into where. Like, this is so fucking modern. Straight into the game. That's not a load state. That's exactly how the game works. It's phenomenal. I'm gonna resume the timer here. Now, if I recall correctly, last thing we did was upgrade everything. We're fully upgraded. We are ready to get going with the game. We have explored everything everywhere that I could find. I still don't know what the hell that teleposter is. I have it. I have no idea what it does. But we are fully upgraded. We can't buy anything. I don't think there is ever gonna be another shop. I don't think we're all... I think the only upgrades we might maybe find in the future are like inside the next dungeon, which is likely to be the last one. We might finish the game tonight. I don't know. Hello there, Kibitz. Welcome, my friend. In a game within 15 minutes of going live. What kind of retro streamer are you? What a monster. Yeah. Today I feel like an anti-macaw. If Macaw starts playing a game in the first 2 hours of his stream, you have to call like endangered species in Australia and ask them to check on him. He's probably not feeling good. But some days I just want to get in here because I feel like if I slow down, I might get tired. I might feel tired. I probably am, but I don't feel it. So I want to get going. And I had very little coffee today. I didn't have time to make more coffee. We are on level 97. I'm so curious to see if level 99 is the cap. So freaking curious to see if anything happens when you get to 99 or if you just hit a silent cap. Or maybe it does go to triple digits. And I'm just reminded of this tech, quote-unquote tech article talking about group sizes in WhatsApp, where it said something along the lines of Facebook has announced that group sizes in WhatsApp are now limited, have been increased, but are now limited to 256 people. No one, and the article claimed, no one knows why such a random number. Who the hell calls themselves a freaking tech writer and thinks 256 is a random number? Why 256? That's so random! Need more caffeine, probably. But all the caffeine I have is like 1 tiny soda. I managed to find 3 bottles of tiny soda in the market today. Just 3. They're going extinct. I might have drank all of them. The tiny bottles are a lot more fun than the tiny cans. By the way, I found my collection of mother-in-law stones, the party horns. I had misplaced it. I still have it. But I'm still thinking I might buy a new set for this year's birthday stream. Because that one is like very simple, doesn't have man, I can't speak, hang on. It doesn't make a noise. It doesn't have a whistle inside it or anything, so I have to like make my own chords to make a sound while blowing on that thing. It's kind of weird and awkward. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy it, but I want to make it more professional. Professional party horning. Da-da-da-da. My mom has a problem. It says I'm talking about this because it's been on my mind. My mom has a problem with her phone. It's an iPhone SE. Because poor lady is still stuck on iPhones. She has a problem where the touch screen is not recognized on the sides of the phone. Like the sides of the screen, the left and right side. So she can't type a P. She can't log out of websites where the logout button is on the top right. And other issues. Now, normally this wouldn't be that big of a problem, but down here in Brazil we use our phones to make all sorts of payments. So depending on the numbers she needs to type, she can't make a payment. And I've been trying to figure out a way to fix that for her. I tried to get the bank app on her tablet, but it refuses to work without a phone chip installed into the device for security. So that was a wash. Now we will look into maybe getting the screen repaired, but that's going to be almost as expensive as buying a new phone. And after a lot of back and forth, I found a stopgap solution, and I'm so surprised that it actually worked. It was kind of painless. I paid $5 for a Bluetooth mouse, so she can use the mouse on her iPhone. And I'm so surprised it works. You just turn it on, it's already connected. And she was happy and relieved. So we can look into repairing or replacing the phone at our own pace and etc. And I'm just still a bit surprised that the iPhone actually accepts you connecting a mouse to it. The cursor is very Apple, is a transparent circle. Man, the iPhone interface looks so garish nowadays. I look at it because of her phone, and it's like it's full of colorful bubbles. It's not fun. One of the reasons she doesn't want to upgrade her iPhone, and I absolutely get it, is because every single goddamn phone that one can buy that was released in the last 3-4 years is a gigantic thing. She likes the iPhone SE because it's a small thing. And unfortunately, because of her advanced age, it would be complicated to convince her to get into an Android phone. We keep making that argument because of money. Like, why would I change? Because it's a third of the price, a quarter of the price. But yeah. By the way, my wife started using her started using her laptop now with Linux instead of Windows. And I was so freaking happy when I asked, so did everything work fine? Are you finding yourself just fine? And she's like, no, that was fine. Did you notice any differences, anything missing? And she was like, no, I just noticed it's a lot faster now. The power of Linux. That made me very happy to hear. Because it's one thing for a tech head like me to be like, Linux is better. It's a very different thing for someone who has never touched Linux before. Is using for the first time. Completely... like... almost... I'm not gonna call her tech illiterate, but like, he just uses the browser and some other stuff. And she can notice it's better. made me happy, I guess. I'm also amazed that I found out about this new tool, which I have recently used. Which is old news, of course, it's new to me. Called Ventoy. If you've ever dealt with Linux, or maybe even with Windows live images, thumb drives, installers, usually grab an ISO and you burn it to a thumb drive. Using Rufus on Windows or something else on Linux. And now you have that ISO on the thumb drive. So you have a thumb drive that can boot into Debian or Ubuntu or Mint or whatever. With Ventoy, you install it on the thumb drive and then you just dump ISO files inside the thumb drive. So when you boot from the thumb drive, it actually shows you a list of all the ISOs it found, so you can choose which operating system to start from. So you can have a thumb drive with Windows and 500 flavors of Linux if you'd like. Temple of the Shamaness of the Mount. We were supposed to come here and bring the Azure manuscript to her so she could free herself from the Infernal One, Garcia. Right, but maybe she is under the influence and we need to fight her. We'll see. Okay, she's not acknowledging any of that. Upgrades! How is Saoshyant's equipment? He can't equip shields, his helmet is garbage. His armor is not very good and it's the best he can use.
What do you call a fish that's missing an eye?
That one is pretty good, welcoming with the name guy. It's one of my favorites. Now, he hasn't had upgrades in a while, his weapon is pretty good, I wonder what we're giving him. Oh, armor. Good. He is the lowest armor in the group. That's why he was just dying. Leather armor steeped in blood. Is that from the River of Blood from Illusion City? No. Oh, the bow gets stronger if you're equipping this? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, is that a problem? Are you disgusted? That's impolite to bring that up, you know. Blood oozes from a wound the Shamaness of the Mount's side. You should get that looked at, lady. Oh wait, is she literally killing herself to give us fancy armor? Lady, we can just pay for it, you don't have to do that. Okay, so either that armor is a trap, or just bringing the manuscript just dismisses everything that had been a problem. Bzil. Shinie! So I had to get used when the screen gets dark like this with thundering. It's always Garcia. Narf! Narf, yes. Oh! God. Deleted. She's dead. Yes. I think she's... Maybe she can... We have a healer. Maybe we can still heal her, right? Wailing and writhing. In agony. Okay, but we can equip the upgrades, right? Crimson leather. Okay, was automatically equipped and the magic mail has been unequipped. But the crimson leather has less defense than the magic mail. But it gives agility. Weird. Is that what she meant by his bow being better? Because his bow is still about the same. So it's just the fact that increases your agility? Like agility is 21 and points 10 instead of -1. He can attack more turns. He can shoot more arrows in a single turn, I mean. And his agility went up like 23, so yeah, it's probably good. But he does have less defense now, so he might die more easily. Oh, we got the blood as well. Wait. What if you don't get the blood? You can use it. It's a consumable. The Infernum. You still can't use the teleposter. Right, now we go left a lot. Oh, I can't... Oh, you could control the map in here. We do have this map. Now we can't anymore because it's not the outside region. It's a duplicated version of the outside region. That's the dungeon. It feels a bit lazy, but yeah, they copy-pasted the map into the dungeon, so it was a separate map, so now we can't scroll around. That's not a problem, just find it very weird. Are we getting different enemies in here? Alright. This is boss fight music. Oh, it's a full group. It's like 3 bosses. I thought that was like 4 or 6 enemies. It's just a phalanx. That's actually kind of cool. There are 3 bosses. I think this one on the right has the least amount of health, sure. So I'm focusing on the one on the right. You focus on who... Well, you can't... he can't attack. It's either that one who he's already weakening or the one in front of him. Can't... There's no space for him to go around and grab the right one. Haslam will die. Oh, better Haslam than Tamrin. I'm gonna focus on this one. I still think it's closest to dying. I miss having 2 healers. Careful, Ten-Ring. I know it looks safe over there, but I don't know. Okay, he's blinking. He's close to dying. He didn't die. Ow. Soulshan doesn't have a lot of armor, so that is worrying. Good. I think I can do 1 attack on the left. Yeah. Okay, 8 action points, 1 to move, 1 to and 7 to attack. Okay, Soulshan still died. Okay, I don't think I'll kill this on this turn, but it's very close. 3, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. No, that was very close. And he still hit once, twice. Fine. Stop missing, you fools. I'll be here see if we can absorb some damage from Cosgrove. Nice critical. Staying close to see if I can soak some damage on the other guys. Right. And they're both leveling up, so Atrushan is hitting 98. Still can't use a teleposter. If we beat the game without ever using it... Maybe it's doable, maybe it's supposed to help you later. That guy was going straight for Soulshan, what an asshole. Resurrection, nice. I still think that's more experience, right? I think this game is like Illusion City, you do get more experience if they summon more enemies. Which is a civilized thing to do, even if it isn't perfectly balanced. Better for a game to be fun than to be balanced. Some of the most fun games ever are completely unhinged and unbalanced. I'm not going there yet. There are no random encounters here. Huh. Okay, just trying to get a feel for the level structure here. Alright, I'm gonna do... Wait. I was gonna say I'm gonna do top to bottom. This is the top. But if we get to level 99, we turn into a dragon and we revert to level 1 so we can keep leveling, that would be so advanced. Henry is leveling up. Okay, very close to 99. Oh, that's both groups. Oh, do these go inside somewhere? They do. Yeah, inside battle music is different than outside battle music. I think this will level up to Sean up to 99. Then I want to see if he keeps getting experience or what happens. I mean, there is space on the interface for level 100. Okay, he's leveling up. Looks like a normal level up to me. it is still getting experience. It might still cap. Hello there, Musifate, Pixel RTS. This is not an RTS. It's still getting experience now. It might just get to like 0 experience to go and not level up. Or they might go beyond 99. Door is locked. Oh. And this side is fully blocked as well, right? Still not an RTS. Still what I said last time. It's true. It isn't. It's gonna be an RTS. Every game becomes an RTS eventually. Is that what you're saying? Play long enough. It's an RTS. All evolution goes to crab. Yeah, maybe. All games eventually evolve into RTS. The carcinification of strategy games. Maybe more the opposite. I mean, if that were true, then we wouldn't be evolving games in a while, because RTS games are not what they used to be in terms of popularity. Okay, so everything else here seems to be blocked. There is like one locked door we have access to. Probably need to unlock that. So I feel like this is ultimately linear. Because we're gonna go in here and it's gonna lead us elsewhere, but there are 2 entrances. And they lead to very different places. Or change to other things. But in your make-believe world, they can all converge. Right, there you go. That's what matters, right? I don't think this is linear. I think it's early confusing because of the outside and inside segments. Everything evolves to point and click. What if everything evolves to gotchas? And you keep pressing evolve, 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 it gets to gacha. Fuck, go back. There's no going back. You reject the reality. You do realize it's more likely than your reality, right? Someday we will be the resistance in the underground. 20 years after playing old games has been made illegal, we will have our disconnected devices, offline computers, everything, where we're secretly playing through freaking Diablo 1 and stuff like that. Because on the surface, everyone is required to play like at least it's like a mandatory 5 hours a week of gacha gaming for everyone. Looks like when you were clicking to go back, though, you were point and clicking. Well, my keyboard is clicky because it's mechanical. And my fingers point down at it while I'm typing, so yeah, maybe you have something going there. I think we keep leveling up. I think we go beyond 99. Because they're giving too much experience. It's not like you need to do like a truckload of battles to... If where we're going right now leads forward through the dungeon, I need to go back and take the other entrance, see if there were any chests in there. I find it strange that we just found a gold bar, because Point of Gold Bars is selling them for money. There is nothing to use money on right now, other than consumables, but those haven't been a thing in this game. Oh, this is... Okay, this is moving forward. So I do need to go back. Nice critical. We'll be leveling up to 100 pretty soon. It might cap at 100, which it would be very disappointing, because if you can have 100, you can have more. Okay, so I'm checking down here if we get a chest. Because we can only get upgrades from Trevor now. No more upgrades from a shop. Is that enemy using his own head as a shield? Because I thought it was a headless knight with a shield, but the shield is kind of shaped like a helmet. He has a very hard head. Okay, level 100? Apparently. Yep. Oh, but they didn't have space. They just replaced the L. They still only have 3 characters, you just replaced the L. Well, I'm glad they did. Maybe it would stay at L and it would be like L00. And then you just assume it passed on, but the counter didn't account for that. So okay, the maximum level could be 199. There might not be a cap at all. Yeah, I'm sure there's a cap. Oh, this is a different spot even. Okay, this was a dead end. Okay, fine. Fully explore it, that's what I care about. Of course, it could be that 100 is at the maximum. But I kinda doubt it. Might not stop at 99. Which a lot of people would be expecting already. Oh, still getting experience. So yeah, I think there is no max level. Or if there is, it's a lot higher. None of his characters were in a movie with Michael Jordan. Well, I guess they got lucky. Okay. I have fully explored up to this point. Lola Bunny was not a Dragon Man. That was a lot of effort that you went through to mention Lola Bunny. I would be impressed if I weren't annoyed. Da-da-da-da. Man, I remember that clip from when Lola Bunny shows up for the first time in the Scooby-Doo game. It nearly killed me. It was like some of the worst intros to the character. Shopping! I can't go shopping! That's my character. I like to go shopping. Misha Columpy's streamer's time was wasted. He was annoyed. There we go. Congratulations, my friend. You must be feeling very good. I was using my Looney Tunes Scooby-Doo mug yesterday, I think. Made some drip coffee. Surprisingly, it tasted fine. Right, this is the other side from that. And I think I go right over there. The map doesn't show a chest. But I'm gonna assume there is a chest here. Well, it might be a dead end. But I feel like this map is not showing the chests. Ring is leveling up. I think she's getting to 98 or 99? 98. Oh, it's just a dead end. Oh, this will level up Atrushan. There's too many enemies. Please don't kill Atrushan, I haven't saved in a while. Who do I even attack first? I think this guy... I tried to go for this one. The diagonal messed me up. It did the rest on that one. I wanted to kill the people around Haslam because... he's gonna die. Hello there, Happy Cakes. Welcome in, my friend. The only person who calls me Kopi. For now. Shake that little butt. Oh, she was not normal? What happened to her? You know, I'm kind of glad that the levels just keep going beyond 100. That's good, that's very good. As fun as it is to hit level cap in a game, I think I wouldn't like having this entire final section with no leveling. Yep. 101! I want to check the map to see if that's where I want to go. Because you get more action points when you level up, those levels do some work. Wait. I know I skipped this one. It leads to an exit. I have to... Oh, hi. I did. Infernum Officer Bao. Boss fight. Skip the boss, go for the minions. I did attack one of these, I don't remember which one it was because they moved. I think it was the one on the left. Well, if it wasn't, he's dead now. Oh, they're both dead. We might be OP, chat. Or we probably aren't, but... But it might be. I love being OP in video games. Never beat that frustrating angel last boss. No. No, Happy Cakes. I spent like 2 hours on that boss and I realized I couldn't beat it. I just didn't have the required resources to beat it. Someone in chat found a video of a Japanese playthrough of the game where the guy was over 10 levels ahead of where I was. So next stream, like that entire stream was a very long, over almost 5-hour stream. The entire stream was a waste. It was fun, and it was a learning experience, but it was a waste. So next time we play the game, we'll have to go elsewhere and farm a ton. It's unfortunate. It is, but you know, it was still fun. Very rare that I... It's very rare that I have... Oh, the key! It's very, very rare that I have fun with a game while losing. Just tells me that that game is freaking phenomenal. I'm looking forward to getting back to that. I'm looking forward to spending an entire stream farming. I'm not joking. The next time I face off against the boss, I'm gonna be fucking OP. It's gonna be a walk in the park. Unless there's yet another boss after that or multiple phases, then it's also going to be a waste of time, but... which is why I'm gonna farm extra. Thing is, I was thinking of getting Lee before I farmed, so I could also get some levels on Lee. But I might revise the VOD, but if I'm not mistaken, once you get Lee, there is a sequence of in-game cinematics that move you past the point of no return. So I can't. I could just stock up on items, consumables, and then go for Lee, and I can farm experience past the point of no return, because there is a guy that heals you over there and provides a save point. It just feels a bit risky. Also, Lee's level is not important. His only job is to defend him and Mei Hong. Empty, and the bottom one is not empty because there is another door. I have to focus on those guys because they keep rezzing, but if I go in too deep, I might take too much damage. I'm already taking too much damage here. It's already a bit dangerous. And also these guys are in the way, so I'd have to spend a lot of action points moving instead of attacking. At least you're not. No, you are. I was gonna say, at least you're not resurrecting the other guy. You are. He was. He did. I had to get to those spellcasters in the back. Also, Terran can't heal anymore. That's a problem. An added problem. Nice. I think I have to waste the action points to go around here. I think it's safer. I think the only reason he didn't res is because there was no space. I think he can only res on an adjacent space to him, and he's cornered in there. Alright, that's a good amount of experience. Ten-ring is leveling up again. 99 for a 10-ring. Oh, that's it? Okay. So now we take the key to the door. Fine. This is actually... It's sprawling and you keep going back and forth, but it's still effectively linear. So if I happen to have to go to town and come back here, I could just keep straight to the door. He's going to resurrect. Isn't he? No, oh, okay. Nice critical arrow shot. I don't need to go after that guy. Those two melee fighters can beat him. Yeah, that's fine. And we go to 102! We didn't get action points. I think that I care the most about action points than anything else right now. Go for the resurrectors first. You still managed to resurrect. And we resurrected a resurrector. Nice. Speaking of resurrect, I just realized that at some point during Wrath of the Lich King in World of Warcraft, I created an undead priest called Reanimator, and I couldn't believe how come no one used this name. What a bunch of uncultured people has never... No one ever watched that movie? I didn't even want to play that much with a priest or anything, but just because I got that name I had to. No one used that name, then I found the movie. No, I already knew the movie. So I just typed in the name thinking of course it's gonna be taken, and it wasn't. I was like, what? Okay, now from here to get to the door, I think you go all the way down. You do get to this area, I think, but not from down. You get to the bottom area from the stairs here. And then it's one of the... yeah, it's this one. So it's the bottom right entrance. I'm gonna write that down. Southeast entrance uses the key. Just for reference, in case I have to, I don't know. Come back here, leave, come back, I don't know. Use the Infernum key. Nice. Kalima, the Demon Lord. It's literally a Demon Lord. Is that a demon who is a lord, or is that a lord of demons? Does he might not be a demon, right? He just presides over them. Hurl the ball of fire. Hey, let's take a break, someone said. If that guy was still the one I attacked, he's completely out of range now. So I'll attack this guy instead when I can. I'll attack whoever is close enough, I suppose. Since going around to get to that other guy would take too long. Yeah, I still think that's my preferred target. Yeah, he's in range. That's fine. Yeah, Aslan, run away. Terry doesn't want to heal you. And now this guy. Thank you, Taryn. You're very kind. But Khosrow is dead. It happens. Yeah, hit the boss. Very smart. Okay, this guy should die now. Right? Holy shit. Okay, should be fine over here. Though Soshian will die as well. This is getting tricky. Hanslan doesn't even care about strategy, he's just going at the boss. You just want to pass the damage meters. Nice. You should summon that more quickly, Tyrion. That thing is like a truck. Nice. Alright, yeah, that thing just hits like a truck. It attacks 500 times. Look at that. And it even criticals. It's going to kill the boss on its own almost. The boss is panicking. Yeah, the Fire Spirit does a lot more damage than I do. Like, a lot. Not only are his attacks stronger, it attacks a lot more times because the attacks are like 2 action points a piece. Alright, 10 rings, level 100 now. Got 2 more action points, which probably means you can heal more often. So he has mentioned Virian and Golith, so there are 2 more Demon Lords before... At least 2 more Demon Lords before the... before Garcia. So there is an entrance here, there is an entrance there. I don't know which one to take. Let me check the right one. Does this look like in here? Like that, that's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit. What about the other entrance? Oh, hang on. I think it connects to the other one, so they both lead to the same place. Which is still a very large place to explore, but... Yeah, she still doesn't have enough action points to heal 2 people in the same turn. You could only heal so shan't. I thought about not ending the fight so she had a chance to heal the other guy. Yeah. Alright. Confirmed, both doors go to the same spot. So that and that. Okay, let me try to be reasonable about this exploring. Trying to protect Crossrow here if I can. There we go. I'm gonna go attack here. No, wait, never mind. Nice crit. 900 damage. On a high armored enemy. It's funny that the enemies, they have like thousands of health. But they only do like 50 damage or something because we have very little health. And the only reason there is that discrepancy is because of the interface. They won't be able to fit the numbers in here if our characters had to have like tens of thousands of health points. So that leads to that door, and there's more things over there. And there is also that, but this segment is clear, so I'm gonna travel here instead. The dark brownies, I had forgotten their name. I'm gonna focus on this guy because everyone else would have to move a lot to get to him. I think it's effectively more efficient. Nice critical, and now you can finish this guy off for me. Thank you. And we leveled up 103 action points. No. I hope the action points are not capped. Oh, this might be a dead end. It is. Okay, so this side only has this. Okay, that makes it reasonable. Where does this lead? Like, this leads upside. They have resurrectors here. The fuck was that? I slipped. Whoopsie. You slipped and killed 2 enemies in a single shot. Well done. That was very noisy. Ravers was the name of that spell. I'm so glad to still be seeing new shit in this game. I was gonna say what's happening with Soulshiat. He's invisible, he's just flickering. What's in here? If this leads to another door, then I need to go back to explore. I'm trying to keep this entire map in my head. If I have to go back, then I have to go all the way to the bottom right, so I can explore up. It might lead to another stairwell leading up, which would be unfortunate. Oh shit, all resurrectors. And yep. And yep. Good. You just have to kill them faster than they spawn. Yep. It's fine. Carrying 101. But there is a door on the other way. I think I'll head back and explore. Because that feels like it's the way forward. No, I wanted to... Well, I can still clip. It's fine. It's fine, all according to plan. Nice! Only one more. Good critical. Right, this is the dead end. Yes. This is the other entrance. And this is where it gets weird. There's a resurrector here. I didn't kill that? 3 attacks on brownies and I didn't kill the brownies? I can kill brownies by just biting into them. What is wrong with these people? What if there are no chests? Well, I did find one chest in here already. But I don't think it's shown on the map. Please don't resurrect. Like, oh, Ravers, 2000 damage, get killed. That was your fault, Atrushon. What did I do? What? Action points, we got one. Okay, so we're not kept. Yeah, I wonder, there might not be anything here. Nice. Okay, where is this? Right, this is that passage which I didn't look at. And then there's the left segment. I want to look here because we... Right, and I went... Right... I'm a bit quiet on this segment because I'm struggling to keep that entire map in my human RAM. My hard drive is starting to trash because of the swapping. Is there a reason to be here? I mean, we were told about treasures in here, right? Still think There was promise of an armor in here. And they blamed us again. What did we do? Your fault, Atrushan. What? I think they say that when invisibility gets cast on Atrushan. I don't know why they get angry. You guys are gonna resurrect. No. Let's take a break. Yeah, they always say something when they go invisible. It's very random what they say, though. I think each character has a thing they say. I think they're nothing. Is there a setting, Shamaness of the Mount, you spilled your own blood in order to unleash my bow's power? So your bow had been cursed by the Infernal One. Is that why you choose to keep fighting with us after getting the bow back, even though you depend on the material world? Yes, certainly, up until now. Before I even became conscious of it, I found myself deeply entwined in the situation. No, perhaps the truth is I was but searching for a reason. So, Shan, let's go to Shan. It would seem a duty I need fulfilled befalls me. Trying to look cool, are ya? Yes, always. I mean, walk speed doesn't affect much. If I could speed up the battles, I would. That's what I was looking for. Wait, that's a dead end. That's a dead end. I think there is nothing here. I think I'm wasting my time. I mean, that's an egg. Wait. Wait, I think that's an exit on the left. You missed everything! I'm getting there, guys. Why did you do that? You missed everything. That was dumb. Keep missing. I'm not looking at the screen, I just hear they're all missing the text all the time. Right, but this is an exit. Did I forget about this, or is this new? Can someone just end it? Thank you. It's a dead end! Only... Okay, so all of this was unnecessary. It was... Just did some grinding, I guess. I wonder if that one gold bar chest in the beginning of the dungeon was just to make us keep guessing. Maybe there is more shit. I mean, there isn't. I was gonna say, I did a full set of attacks. I think died in the last one. I feel like that thing might maybe be a chest. Hang on. There's one thing on the map that's a bit suspicious to me. You guys suck. Did you... They kept missing that thing down there. They spent all their attacks on it and they didn't kill it. Pressing. Nice. Now they're being more useful. No action points. Like that. I'm suspicious about this little passage. There's like a black pixel on the map that could be a chest. I doubt it is. Wait, it isn't here. It's that one on the top. How do I get to that one? Here I go up and left, okay. That's 4 resurrectors. I killed 2, both are gonna get resurrected probably. No, none did, okay. They failed miserably. I'm glad. There you go, they're all dead. Yes, it did have a chest. Did you look at that? It's the only chest in here. Scorpion egg. You don't use it. It has no stats. Do you equip it? No? Okay, we got it. That's the most hidden item on the entire game so far. That I have no idea if it does anything. Okay, now I know where I have to go. I just have to, yeah. Ah, I missed one action point. That's why I didn't kill that. But he didn't resurrect anything, okay. Right, so if I keep going down to the left, I can get to that exit. There was like one more enemy and then we can proceed to the dungeon. I get the feeling that the worst of the dungeon is done. In terms of navigation. Because this segment we are in here right now, it's kind of shared with other segments that you can't get to from here. Of course they can just have more maps, but... Another thing is almost dead, but I need to kill this guy. Okay, maybe I can still kill it. Yep. All of that and it didn't die, what the hell? Alright, we're back here on the save. Really? Yeah, don't go all at the invader at the same time. Go one at a time, just stand in an orderly line, wait for him to come to you. It's fine. You don't want to overwhelm the hero. Give him a chance. Give him a head start or something. Let's slowly feed him experience, see if that works. Has it worked so far? We've been slowly feeding him experience for the last 27 hours and he seems to be getting stronger. There's something wrong with that. A lot of enemies. No action points. Nice. Nice. That speeds up things a little bit. Guys, find the last group. It's still not as confusing as the Ostracon dungeon. It's still like mostly linear. We have explored everything behind us. There's only this passage in front of us. Of course it might still open up with that, but still have 2 enemies before. Garcia. They were mentioned. Ugran and Goliath. Action points for tearing. And holy shit. Okay. I'm not gonna pause the timer or anything, but I'm gonna grab a little snack. I've been feeling extra hungry these last few days. I don't know why. Hang on. I mean, I am gonna pause the timer, but I'm not gonna go into a break screen or anything. Seems like a linear path to me. Well, maybe the complicated part of the dungeon is done. Like I mentioned, this is still reusing the same floor plan. Just a separate, isolated part of it. Oh, we're going deeper. Might not be going down anymore. Up, I mean. Out into the settlements. Oh, nice, gonna kill both. 25. Oh, it only hit one. I didn't know that could miss. What are you doing? Oh, you killed that guy, okay. I didn't see anyone up here and I thought she was just firing at nothing. Because she did that once. This is a completely different area. Okay, this is Vuren, which is one of the guys that was mentioned. Vuren the Preta. I will sacrifice myself to grind you down. Okay, very noble. Well, they did tell us there are gonna be a bunch of boss fights down here. At least they're like all original ones with voice acting and everything. It's not like a lazy boss rush or anything. I really dislike boss rushes. I don't dislike boss rushes when the bosses are new bosses. Does that qualify as a boss rush? Because usually when I think of a boss rush, is replaying the bosses again. There's a bunch of bosses, but they're all new. This is fine. Aslam. Crossrow is asleep, even though he's getting hit and he's gonna die. Yeah, Crossrow. Well, got lucky. Aslan doesn't care, goes for the boss. Now he's nearly dead and still snoozing. See if I can protect Crossrow by standing here. There we go. Still sleeping, but now he's healthy. Easy fight. Auto-shown action points. Nope. New bosses, yeah. Alright, he's mentioning Goliath, which is the next one. Deleted into the spray of blood. Okay. Got it. I got it. Oh, nice. Ah, we were promised mimics. But they're not mimics. They're chests with enemies. That's not a mimic game. Well, they never use the word mimic. Anytime you can think of with back-to-back bosses without save pointing between have been repeat bosses and thus boss rush. Yeah. Yeah, I don't call this a boss rush because they are not repeats. They have unique voice acting and unique names for each of them. And we can save between them. It's fine. I don't like the traditional Mega Man style boss rush. Mega Man usually is a game that I enjoy until boss rush. Saving between them is a big thing. It is! Like freaking Ectrasia, the boss rush almost ruins the game to me. Ectrasia is fantastic. One of the... Like, it only shows what Quintet was all about. It only got better from there, other than Robotrack. But that boss rush, screw that. I think Mega Man is the only place you'll like the boss. What? Not because of how extreme the weapon weaknesses are. I suppose it's a victory lap boss rush. Jones, I'll just sneak it to you, Zofir. So that was all demon boxes, no chests were for actual items. That was your fault, Atsushima. What did I do? I don't get it. Only post-game content you skipped in Hollow Knight was the boss rushes. Yeah, like, whenever a game has, like... Oh, here is an optional challenge mode where it's the same, but bullshit. I skip it. Great thing was that you could just fight them on individually in harder modes, just individually. If you want more challenge, I guess. Press a switch, a door seems to have opened somewhere. Alright, that was a switch, not a teleporter. Now we move to Goliath. Oh, there are fights out here. More if you want more. I get it. That's fine and fair. I usually don't. If you only play it for the story, sure, no point. I don't play that kind of game just for the story. But I usually play for like... I usually play games for new things that I haven't seen before. Redoing a boss but harder doesn't qualify. Like I'm not the kind of person that usually plays, oh, I want this more challenge. I want a more challenging version of it because I want to prove it to myself. On occasion, yes, but not as a rule. Sometimes might not want more at the moment, but you come back and make. Problem is like, okay, I don't want more. Okay, now I might want more, but I don't remember the game anymore, and I'm not gonna relearn everything. Might as well play the game from the beginning again. Then again, skip the optional stuff. Depends on the game. Yeah, but it's very rare for me that I'd rather play more of a game than just play a new one instead. It happened with No Man's Sky, where I did optional challenge afterwards. Hits harder, sponges more, no thanks. Yeah, it's new move sets. Right, that's actually a thing that I kind of enjoyed about World of Warcraft. Like most bosses, if you went up from Wraithfinder to normal to heroic and to mythic, they had added mechanics. They behaved differently. It was not just more health, more damage. They had more mechanics to deal with. And I think I enjoy that, although enjoyment in World of Warcraft is a strange thing to talk about. Because, I don't know, I still wouldn't do it if I weren't getting item upgrades. Oh, there's nothing the boss can drop that you could use. Do you still want to do the raid? No. Like, I was very driven to improve and upgrade. But then again, you're redoing the same boss fights every fucking week for months, so of course it comes down to that. Relearning is a problem if it is too long, yeah. We Shadow the Colossus a more intricate boss puzzle, more bosses. Still to this day, I haven't played that game. I want to play that, I want to play Eco? I think it was called. They are a lot more and cut it down because they're substantially different. With that cost, we should have faced them now. Yeah, I have no opinion formed on that. Both are good. I'm sure, like, I've only ever heard very good things about Shadow of the Colossus. I know there is something about it that I don't know because it would be spoilerish for me to know, and I'm And I always worried when talking about Shadow of the Colossus that I might figure out what it is without playing the game, which would be annoying. You want the combat, you want the gear, so you can combat better, but your combat will combat you also don't want. You just want the loot so you can combat better. Which is why I started by saying that World of Warcraft is a weird game to talk about in terms of enjoyment. Because everything becomes mechanical, you know? It gets to a point where you're like, okay, I can do the boss fight better. Now now the boss fight that I struggle with, I can just do it with the arms behind my back. And that's satisfying. But again, I'm only doing if there's something in it for me. Like, the boss doesn't drop anything that I need, but it's in the way of a boss that does. Okay, let's kill it. There is something in there that I did enjoy because I did that for over a decade. 2 decades? No, it was nearly 2 decades. Not quite. Addicted but without fun. World of Warcraft was infuriating at times. I had very little sense of wonder with World of Warcraft. It was always, okay, what is the next mechanic? What is the next item level? Just go. Boom. Wait. Okay, I think I still keep going. And the thing is, I find it hard to imagine an MMO endgame that doesn't evolve into that. Never got to infuriation, just tedium. You see the kind of game that I'm playing right now, the tedium doesn't affect me. I could spend, and I did spend, I leveled every single class to maximum. And then I kept doing the entire campaign for every single class, even because... And I enjoyed doing that. So I had fun doing that, even though it was dumb and repetitive. Usually when I'm leveling a character, I get in the zone. That's how it used to be in World of Warcraft. I would get into a rhythm and I would just go. I wouldn't even stop to think. I would be doing things while doing math in my head. How is the most efficient way to do this? I missed a door. Play sandbox survival games, you know, repetitive. Are those... The thing about... The thing about sandbox survival games for me is the sense of wonder, or there is things I can do that I haven't done yet. How do they work? How does all of that compute? Once I've done pretty much everything there is to do, I immediately lost interest, usually. Like, No Man's Sky is a game that I'm absolutely fascinated by. And I'm usually no life in that game for hours and days and weeks on end, and then suddenly I don't give a shit anymore. Because I got my fucking amazing farming base and I got my freighter all upgraded and I got... Yeah. I mean, last time I did a playthrough of it, I didn't even get to that point. I was just like, yeah, no, I know exactly what's going to happen next because this is my second playthrough and I'm good. All that also then once you know the things, how to do them or how to do them different from the start. Yeah, it depends on the game a little bit. Like, one of the reasons I've never gone back yet, at least, to Factorio is because I did so much on it, so much that when I start playing, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna look. I know exactly where everything is going. It's like before I even start the game, I play through the entire game in my head and I'm done. It's not necessarily a bad thing. So many games are like that for me. So many games, okay, I want to play this game. I'm gonna get into the game and then I'm gonna do A, B, C, D, E, F, and then I will be done. And then I don't start the game. I already played it in my head. Does anyone here do that? It's kind of frustrating. Their stamina is higher for them, so many things want to do with discovering things. I usually have very high stamina for sandbox games. It's just the fact that I no-life them until I've drained them of content. Which, you know, is perfectly fair. Like, once you're satisfied with the game, you're allowed to move forward. Get what you strive for, control the environment. Once you have, the game just fizzles out. Yeah. And if you haven't played the game before. Right. When I haven't played the game before, there is a different thing that happens. That is equally dumb. If not more so. I look at the game and okay, what game am I gonna play? I think I'm gonna play this one, it looks kind of fun. And then I look at Steam reviews and someone says, yeah, the game is fun, but you have to micro this shit. And I'm like, I don't want to micro that shit. And then I look at another game. Every game has... It shouldn't be like that, but you know, that whole syndrome of scrolling up and down your Steam library 3 times and then you just close Steam and don't play anything. If Shadowrun had extra post-game content, you would do it. Now you're kind of getting to a complicated spot. You brought up Shadowrun. No, I would definitely play Shadowrun 2. Talking about the SNES one, I would definitely play Shadowrun 2 if it was like its own game, it has its own character, story, progression, everything. I don't want to play more Shadowrun 1. Even if the engine and the graphics and the music were the same, I would play Shadowrun 2. Don't look at reviews normally. I look at them trying to decide what to play and then it deletes the game for me sometimes. I did bring up the music, I said, yeah. If it was a different campaign with a different character and a different setup, everything, sure. But you're already playing the game and then there is more side content. I don't know, I feel like the game is okay as it is. I wouldn't want extra content in it. I usually don't want extra content in games. You'd play more one. I don't know, I think I'd rather do another playthrough of one instead of doing bonus content on one. Oh, I thought this was gonna be streamed to a boss fight. Get wrecked! Bit critical. Never make a deal with a dragon. Still gonna buy that book someday. Like, I've been wanting to do another playthrough of Dwarf Fortress. I didn't play enough last time. I already know what's gonna happen. I keep playing the game in my head and I know what's gonna happen and then I don't play it. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? I remember that. Oh, it was very iconic. It's very hard to not remember. Even with my shit-ass memory. I haven't watched that movie in decades. I see chests over there. I know there are probably demon boxes. I don't care. I have to try all of them. Probably the same there. And the thing is, they were doing like some Batman movie marathon on some channel when I was visiting some friends and they were watching it. But they put it on the channel, it was on the second one. Batman Returns, the one with the penguin. So I still haven't watched the first one again. You know, many people were watching, oh no, this is good, yeah, no, let's watch all those movies, and they got to like Batman Forever or some shit, and everyone lost interest. Tranquility Harp. Where is that? It's a Saoshyant something. 50 defense? That's very little. Is it like a shield for him? Where is here? Items. Swap to Saoshyant. Equipment Saoshyant. Where does it go? It is a shield! So he's like a bard. Fascinating. So Saoshyant has extra defense now. And maybe this does something else for him. You had told them to chill out. Batman Forever, the Star Wars prequel of Batman's. I don't know. Like, the movie was still playing and people weren't really paying attention to it. And I was just seeing like the most cringe word in the entire career of Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey playing on screen. I like Jim Carrey, but good lord. And at some point, you know, I think someone changed the channel, turned off the TV, no one complained. I don't think even... What a movie. Of course, Demon Box. There's even one chance of getting an upgrade, I'm opening all of them. Nice! Nice! Oh, you only hit one! Oh, she's shooting twice. Okay, that's even better. And she's got more levels, she got more action points. So she can actually cast that twice in a single turn. If the enemies are aligned and she doesn't have to move. Okay, then I just go left. And up. Nice, I killed both Resurrectors. Got over 700 HP. I don't think you can break 1000. I don't think their interface can fit it. Like, if you didn't notice, if you weren't here, levels were shown as L number. So like for level 20, it said L20. When we broke 100, they just replaced the L with 1. They didn't expand the space to the left. There are 2 more chests down there. Is this a door? It is, but I want the chests. Give me the chests. I want my upgrades. We must be swimming in money right now. We don't have any use for it. Oh look, it's Robin. Hello there, Amiga Cammy. Welcome in, my friend. Oh, Strix. Critical. Oh, almost 3,000 damage. Good lord. Know that in my language, Amiga means friend, specifically the female version of friend, because my language is gendered. So I literally read that as friend Cammy. I usually read Amiga as, okay, that's the computer, the thing, but specifically when it says Amiga Cammy, I just connect automatically that it's friend Cammy. If it's, she's friendly. I need to kill some brownies in my foreign land. You like that because it's still appropriate? It is! It is. Ever since I first saw a stream of yours, I was like, that name fits so freaking well. Everyone's female friend. Yeah, the male version is Amigo. Almost, I think over half the words in my language are like that. It ends with an A for the feminine flex, and ends with O for the male flex. Friend Cam is better than computer Cammy. Yep, that too. Just don't fry it, Cammy, that sounds painful. It's also probably like not good for your cholesterol. Okay, so this ends up being a dead end, so we do have to get that exit. Fine. Oh, it just pizzas on the other side. It does. There is a chest down there and 2 potential exits. No, it's not. Is it? I don't know. I'll have to check. Maybe just be a passage into itself. Like a little archway in the corridor and not an exit. Needs to resurrect someone. I have to kill these 2. I can kill both. A little bit of luck. There we go, exact amount of action points. Was that skill called barfing up? Good lord, what did it do? Increase speed? Barfing up. Yeah, mod barfy. I wish you could see a list of spells and what they do. It's all automatic. It's kind of weird. I don't need a ruby. I'm not using it. Good. Critical. Off for the dark brownies. Oh, it didn't work. What? I think they healed the character with full health and then it's complained that it didn't work. We might be very close to the end of the game, actually. Maybe there's only 2 more bosses in the entire game and they're both in here. We're still missing one of the Emerald Dragon thingies. But it might only drop from the final boss, and that's when you get the ending cinematic of summoning or turning into the Emerald Dragon. Yeah, it is just a passage, okay. Is this Goliath? Yes. Kakate-koi! And there is the stairs down to Garcia. There were 5 people outside. Did 2 of those already run away? Man, these people are scared. That one is already dead. We clear both games at once? I think we do clear both games this week, yes. I thought that was gonna happen last week. Chickens, yeah. Yeah, like, I wasn't sure about, like, Illusion City we're clearing this week. No doubt about it. I wasn't sure about Emerald Dragon, I thought we were until we killed Ostracon and the game just kept going. I did expect it to keep going, but not for this long. I didn't expect an entire 5 regions that we found. Like the islands, and the temples. And that's actually awesome, like I'm not in a rush to finish any of these games. Like sometimes I would be in a rush to finish games and I was doing the Looney Tunes retrospective, but these games I don't mind if they keep going. Which means I have to figure out what to play next. I think I had an idea for a cozy game and I forgot it. You know what I could do? When I was a kid, I played hours upon hundreds of hours of Master of Magic. I could do like one playthrough of that, just grab a map and clear it. Get to the win condition. The game is so good. Tech War. Not playing Tech War, I'm not playing Incidente em Varginha. Not doing a second playthrough of Operation Body Count. Attrition level 110. Masaka. Sono bacana! Disintegrated. He got Thanos. I don't think there is anything out there that I need to look at, right? I think I just go downstairs. I don't think there's anything up there. I wonder if after Shan having double the health of Sao Shant means we have over-leveled. Probably not. Okay, I know I just saved. I'm gonna put down a save before I go downstairs. Okay, it's still going. What do we have here? Good lord. Good effing lord! I'll look at the map for chests. Other than that, I just want to find the exit. Although I feel because of that harp that we got for Saoshiant, I feel like if we get items in here, they're gonna be all minor upgrades. Action points for tearing, nice. Action points are like the biggest upgrade. Oh, there are 2 chests here. Demon chest? Yes, demon box. A box with demons. It's a little bag of experience. You open the bag, look inside. You missed! Oh no, you didn't. Open the bag, what's inside? It's experience. Close it up, give a little shake. You guys are stunned now. And demon box. We've opened like 5 or 6 or 7 demon boxes for one actual treasure chest. Barfing up. I didn't see what it did. It increased some stat. But yes, there is a skill called Barfing Up. I wonder if there is a debuff the enemy can cast called Barfing Down. And they keep just like fighting. One barfs up, the other barfs down, they meet in the middle. That's a very good emote. Unlimited bath power! You underestimate my barf. Don't try it. Is someone doing that edit? There you go, Goton. Hello there. Hero Kenobi. Go bold one. Say barf too many times in chat, we'll summon a barf. Oh god, no. If we summon a barf, we'll have to mod them. It's a gift and a curse. I'll say hello there without someone following up with Jiro Kenobi. I've been expecting you. Yes, yes, I did follow up. It is the law. It is. I expected someone of your reputation to be older. Arrow Grievous. Thought he would be taller. Jedi scum. Man, I haven't watched that movie in like 20 years or something. I just remember most of the dialogue. No, there's two of them. Have I seen that movie a few times? Maybe twice? That was like 20 years ago. I don't know how I know that much dialogue from it. It's probably the power of memes. Prequels plus Batman Forever Night. I know most of the script. Well, there isn't a lot of dialogue in that movie. It's not that hard. Pathfinding. Okay, whatever. I was trying to optimize the route in my head, but I'm not good at that. I hate you! You are my brother, Anakin! Is Padme okay? Is she alright? Best one was when a General Kenobi showed up in a chat and said, "Hello there." I'm afraid. In your anger, you killed her. What? No. No. I like that when she tells him she's pregnant, and he's like, "Oh, that's," and he wants to say that's fucked. But then she looks at her like, "What are you gonna say?" And that's wonderful. He catches himself right in time. I think I just head down and then there. How can one be on the council and not be a master? Have a seat, young motherfucker. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. So wait, that's wonderful. That's the right answer, right? That's what I should say, right? Please tell me I don't have to sleep outside. Again. It's full of sand. Scores and irritated, it gets everywhere. He said that, Jar Jar. You're so fucked. I like that theory. Oh, big long ass corridor to the final boss. We still haven't used the teleposta. Of course he's gonna have random fights, right? No, he doesn't? He does, of course he does. He kind of breaks the drama of it a little bit. To this day I remember the corridor at the end of Megami Tensei 2, at least for the final boss, and there are no battles in the corridor. There's only like this monologue that plays every now and again. It's phenomenal. I'm so glad that I actually had the save files, so when I did Shin Megami Tensei 1 on stream, I could show the endings, the openings and the endings of the first two Megami Tensei games as a reference. I could after this play Shin Megami Tensei If, which is the next on the list, but I can't do another RPG. That'll be like 3 in a row. I need something else for variety. Tomb. Isn't that technically a good game? Why are you bringing that up? I think it's a good game. I never played it. Is it secretly jacked and I'm not aware? We're just going down, further down. Oh, you're about to play it for the first time. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, shit, here he is. Look at that throne. Look at that throne, man. This is such exquisite pixel art. This is the kind of stuff you would see on a modern pixel art game. His teeth are all still fucked. So this is the final boss. There's nothing else. It's Garcia, yes. After... Man, it used to be Gomez and Garcia, but now Gomez is just so fucking weak compared to Garcia and his immediate lieutenants. You were typing that. I do that a lot. Ah, did he keep a vest? I forgot that. Little animation. Oh, he's too conceited. He's not gonna use a Vesta, and then there's gonna be another phase where he does use a Vesta. Does that mean that after killing Garcia we go after the Horus? The desert! The old gods are in the desert. The game is gonna keep going, chat. I'm actually happy about this. I'm actually very happy about this. I forgot about the desert. Garcia is not the final boss. I'm happy. I think it's problem with the... Usually when this happens in a game, I'm like, fuck, it's still going. But then again, it hasn't even been 30 hours. I like this game. I'm happy. What if we end the game at level 200? But no, it's not bonus. It's not bonus content. Come on. Unless they're setting up a sequel. The horrors live on Mount Helmand. Kamina no ne de wa nai. I messed that up, I know. Kami is God. When you end a sentence with nai, you're basically saying no to the previous part. Yes. Well, okay, someone has to spell it out for those who are on their phones and not paying attention to the game. Like Taryn here, she's like, wait, what? Who are the horrors? What did I miss? Okay, that's the full sprite now. Death. That enemy is called Death. I don't like that. I need a barfing up stat. We need to barf on Death. I need to keep an eye on the Death I did attack. It's the bottom one, which is now to the right, but it's too far away. I need to see what the other people do. Haslam is going straight for the boss because of course he is. He loves doing that. Well, everyone's going for the boss. Except, no, everyone is going for the boss. This is way too much damage, though. I think we're fucked. I needed to kill one of these, but they're attacking the boss instead. Fuck! Stop! Haslam is dead. He doesn't know that yet, so he's attacking the boss. Yeah, everyone, ignore the ads. I feel like I'm raiding with bugs again. Can I... No, not Taryn. Taryn needs to, like, heal. Can I tell them to focus on this? I can only... You spend action points to give orders. Cosro is gonna die. Soon. Okay, does Haslam go for death now instead? Cosro is dead. He did! I go... Aslan might die, but still... Okay, I can give orders to Sao Xian to also do that. Okay. And that's all the action points we have. Sao Xian is nearly dead. And Sao Xian might die right now from this. Or this, he is gonna barely survive. And having to spend action points to tell others to attack. Fuck, I tried to go down and I hit the boss by accident. I'm gonna make sure we focus on death. Okay, Sao Xian has been healed, but now Aslan is in danger. Aslan is running away instead of following his orders. Okay, I can kill death. I did. Alright. Alright, this should be fine. It's a lot less damage without the deaths. You know, death kind of kills you if you're not careful. Aslan hit the Ten Ring. He did. Hey Ten Ring, how's it going? Do you need any help? How's the mana? Is everything okay? Just checking here. Do you need me to like take out the trash or something? So do you come here often? Can I go back to the fight, dude? I wonder if I have to backtrack everything or if we get transported back to a town after this. I'm sure there's gonna be a cinematic, a good cinematic after this fight. Man, the game has not one, not two, but three Dark Lords. Outstanding. I'm still gonna be very disappointed if it's just setting up a sequel. He has a lot of health. He has good armor, like it's not a lot of health, it's that he doesn't take a lot of damage. Wait, that means there might be another town. That means there might be more equipment to buy. Oh, imagine if we could buy more equipment. Then went with the rule of 3. Hopefully, yes. Okay, so maybe we don't finish this game this week. And I'm glad. Usually I want to beat a game so I can start a new one. I'm glad. Man, this game is so good. It is my favorite JRPG on the TurboGrafx. Although I don't have a lot of JRPGs on the TurboGrafx to compare it to. It's very fucking solid. Oh, nice! I guess that won't work. What are you talking about? We did more damage than we did in like 500 turns. We do 100 per attack, 200 if we're lucky. You did 2500, lady. The reason she wasn't doing more of that is because she has to use her turn healing. Like, that one thing is more than like 15 attacks from Atrishan. Oh, he's coming down! He's barfing down. There we go. 26,000 experience. How many levels is that? 2 action points. Another level for Tenrin. Cosro returned. For a moment I thought it said Garcia returned, and I'm like, fuck! That's how you tell me, just a notification. Dark Lord is back. No, cinematic. That's the power of main character. Also, I'm not a human, I'm a dragon. The claw of the black dragon. That's the last Emerald Grace. I have it written somewhere. Hang on. Yeah. I have it written here. It's barrier level is low. I can't do anything about that during the stream. That's the horn of the red dragon. We already have the claw of the black dragon. That's the horn that we were missing. And also apparently Sao Shunt got upgraded on his bow. So he's gonna, not only the game is gonna keep going, he's going to stay in the party. That's amazing. This might be the final party. Wait. We're still missing one? I thought we already had 4. This is just the Cloud Black Dragon. We still need one more. Yeah, no, the game is really still going. I'm glad. So fucking good. The thing she was given, she was told the secret and everything. Is this a reveal? How you were born, you should have that explained, but...
そんなこと今さら言われなくたって、だって当然のことじゃないか。
こんなことなら知らなければよかった。こんなに苦しむことになるなら。
タムリ。
You're descendant of Horus?
海の巫女が教えてくれたの。テレポスタがホルスにしか使えないことを。そして私にそれが使えるであろうことを。もう分かったでしょ。私はホルスなのよ。ホルスの血を引く彼女には私が何者なのか分かっていたのよ。
そんなバカな。
That's why the shamanesses were helping us.
魔王は打ち果たした。しかしそれは新たな敵ホルスとの戦いの始まりに過ぎなかった。ホルスたちが何を企むのか、アベスタの秘められし力とは。最終決戦の時が刻々と近づこうとしていた。
Narrator. Alright, that was pretty good reveal. Yes, the horse thing I was kind of suspected. Teleposta was mentioned in the cinematic. Still don't know what it does, but she can use it. She didn't want to because she didn't want to be linked to the horse. Maybe she's the one that's supposed to bring balance to the force. Stage of rebellion, yeah. You know, wrong the prophecies may have been. I don't give a shit who you are. Not living in darkness. Thank you, with the name guy. The rock is gone. I don't even know where this is.
世界中が敵になったとしても君を守り抜いてみせる。たとえそれが人間や竜族と戦うことだとしても。
The rock she was leaning against, yeah. It seems that in her anger she has destroyed the rock. Oh, we lost Cosrow, apparently. The timer was 28, 28, 28, 28. At some point, yes. Very recently. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Oh no, she has the dots. I was crying because I got the dots. Aslan really has no chill. Yeah. Aslan's like, what the fuck are you crying for, lady? Get the fuck up. Speaking of no chill, I guess he died. Okay, that's a weird turn of phrase, but I get it. Crossrow went to Varamoors. Wasn't that one of the doctors that we met in one of the towns? Yeah, it was the doctor in Virgil. He died like a bitch, but I like bitches. he died, but he's doing better now. When you kill that because of the way the verbs, specific verbs work in Japanese, they can have sentences where they say, when you kill someone, they usually die, and it's not dumb. It still sounds dumb to us, of course. Is Khosrow gonna become... Okay, so Khosrow is going to Varamoor because Khosrow is really weak right now. He needs a pick-me-up to match up the rest of the party. So he's going to Varamoor, nearly dead, and Varamoor is going to feed him with cybernetic implants. Gonna have a Mecha Khosrow. The Cyberrow. A Khozorg. Something. Right? That would be pretty good.
めんどくせえけどエルバートに戻ろうか。
That's very far away. Holy shit. A cash row. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good.
それだったら私がこのテレポストを使えばどこへでも移動できますから。
Oh, that's what the teleposter is for. It's a teleportster. Teleportster.
なるほど。魔王殿から脱出できたのはタムリンの力だったのか。
Yes.
タムリンってすごいとは思ってたけど、本当に魔法の天才なんだな。
Mahoho. She still has the dots though.
さあ行こう。エルバードーも魔王討伐の知らせを心待ちにされているでしょう。
Now that's convenient. And now we can use the teleposter. This is all the way across the entire world. This is like the beginning of the game right here. What happens if I try to use a teleposter? Oh, and it keeps going. That's so good because I was like, oh, and then I press down. Oh, it keeps going. Nice. Okay, so that's the teleposter for you. Okay, now I am pretty tired. We made a lot of progress here. I think I'm gonna stop the timer here. And we can come back to this game tomorrow. I'm gonna get some sleep.